Welcome to NEWSFEED on Trust TV. I am Sumaya Abubakar, taking you through the stories trending online that people are talking about and sharing around the globe today. Your acts of betrayal during Kogi Guber election won't go unpunished, Governor Bello tells cabinet. Appeal court sacks Plateau Governor Caleb Mutfwang. Odion Igalo quits the Super Eagles after recovering death threat on social media, according to Ahmed Musa. And George Weah concedes defeat in Liberia election, adjudged by international observers as best in Africa. Now, top of what's trending today, we have outgoing Governor of Kogi State, Yahaya Bello, has vowed that members of his cabinet, including the commissioners who allegedly betrayed him during the November 11th governorship election in the state, saying that they will not go unpunished. The All Progressive Congress APC candidate Usman Ododo was declared winner of the governorship election, beating his contenders Dino Milaya of the People's Democratic Party PDP and Muritala Ajaka of the Social Democratic Party SDP. Bello, speaking during a closed-door meeting with APC stakeholders in Lokoja on Saturday, November 18th, expressed anger at the cabinet members, accusing many of his allies of betraying him because of his choice of Ododo as his successor, despite everything that he did for them. Bello described the allies as enemies within, plotting with the opposition parties to pull him down. He said, "I was fighting known enemies while enemies within were pulling me down. God punish you all. They called themselves leaders but were misleading the people. Shame on you all," he said. Bello warned that if he ever hears the leaders threaten any of their subordinates, he will deal with them severely. The governor pointed a direct finger at a senator from the state whom he said was wrecked by his brother before he, Governor Bello, revived him from his alleged financial bankruptcy. A netizen commented, "Betrayed him? Is Yahaya Bello on the ballot paper? Was he the aspirant? Nigeria should wake up. This is how a nation is being turned into a jungle and anarchy. Everyone in every state wants to become a Jagaban." Another person said, "The audacity. This man did almost nothing to improve the infrastructure, was paying less than 50% salary or no salary at all sometimes. State capital is an eyesore. Local governments are a joke. And he is here talking nonsense." Someone else said, "Kogi people are in for a long ride." Next on what's trending, we have the appeal court sitting in Abuja on Sunday, November 19th, nullified the election of Caleb Mutfwang as the governor of Plateau State. In a unanimous judgment led by Justice Okon Abang, the appellate court ordered the Independent National Electoral Commission to withdraw his certificate of return and give it to the All Progressive Congress governorship candidate Nentawe Yilwadda. The judgment comes after the Governorship Election Petitions Tribunal earlier sitting in just dismissed Nentawe's petition challenging Governor Mutfwang's declaration as the duly elected governor of Plateau State. The appeal court on Sunday ruled that the tribunal was in error when it said that the appellants lacked the right to contest the conduct of the election. Justice Williams Dawudu set aside the judgment of the tribunal, which affirmed the election of Governor Mutfwang, describing it as highly incompetent. According to the court, the decision of the tribunal to dismiss the petition filed by the APC and its candidate on the ground that the duo had no business meddling in the affairs of the People's Democratic Party on which platform Mutfwang was selected is in breach of Section 177 of the 1999 Constitution as amended and Section 134, subsection C of the Electoral Act. The court also held that, contrary to the decision of the tribunal, that the issues contained in the petition filed by the appellant were pre-election matters. They were both pre-election and post-election matters and could not have been deemed status barred. Now, citing Section 177 of the Constitution, the panel noted that Mutfwang was not validly sponsored by the PDP during the election. It held that the party violated the court order that a valid Congress be conducted in the 17 local government areas of the state by conducting Congress in only 5 local government areas of the state, and as such is a nullity. A netizen said, "So this is the level now. Court now determines the winner of the elections in Nigeria, not people's vote again." A lady said, "This is oppression and injustice. We will not be neutral in situations of injustice. We are losing our democracy." A guy wrote, "How? I was in Plateau State during election and these people with their hearts and mind voted for this man. What is all this nonsense?" Next on What's Trending, we have Odion Igalo quits the Super Eagles after receiving death threats on social media. Ahmed Musa reveals as he blames passionate Nigerian fans for the exit of Mikel Obi, Victor Moses and Igalo. Super Eagles captain Ahmed Musa has blamed the passionate Nigerian fans for the decision of Mikel Obi, Victor Moses and Odion Igalo to quit the national team early. Speaking ahead of Nigeria's match against Zimbabwe in a matchday 2 World Cup qualifier at Stade Huye in Butare, Rwanda, Musa opened up about the circumstances surrounding the retirement of the trio. We have a lot of players who should not have retired from the team when they did, but it was what the media reported that forced them out, Musa said. As you can see, we still need someone like Mikel Obi in the team. We still need Victor Moses. It is not all about young players in the team because you need players to take them along, but right now we don't have that. Mikel retired from the Super Eagles team in 2019 after Nigeria finished third at the 2019 African Cup of Nations in Egypt, while Moses quit the team after the 2018 World Cup in Russia. A netizen said, "Drop them all, bring out guys from Nigeria clubs and you will see Super Eagles hot again." A guy opined the NFF did a lot of harm to the national team. This is nothing but the truth. And someone else said, "People that couldn't beat Lesotho and Zimbabwe, so you think that you don't deserve fans to threaten you? No wonder 90% of you don't see better team to play for in Europe. If you don't want to play for your country, say you don't want to play. Which one is all this bad performance?" Next on What's Trending, we have the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency has urged parents to be vigilant and check for small decorative bottles in the bags or pockets of their children. This was made known in a statement shared by the Director of Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, on Sunday, November 19th. Posting a photo of the bottle on his X handle, Babafemi disclosed that the bottles are reportedly being used to package a substance known as loud or colors, particularly among youth in the affluent areas of Lekki, Ikoyi, and Victoria Island in Lagos, adding that the substance are sold at a considerable price, with each bottle fetching around 15,000 naira. He wrote, "Heads up to the parents. Please watch out for these fanciful small bottles in the bags, pockets of your children. They are now being used to package loud colors for our youth, especially those in the Lekki, Ikoyi, VI axis of Lagos. Each goes for 15K and the NDLEA Nigeria is already making arrests and seizures." A netizen commented, "What do they even enjoy in these things? I mean, someone will count thousands of naira that you will use to buy jollof rice and turkey to buy this." A guy wrote, "Sir, you are wrong. It's 2,500 naira for a bottle. This package never reached 2 weeks." Okay, someone that knows that. And someone said, "The rate at which the youth do drugs now is alarming indeed." Now let's take a short break, and when we come back, you will see what a 76-year-old man did in Ogun State. Stay tuned. Welcome back. It's NEWSFEED. Now, men of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, have arrested a 76-year-old man, David Ogunsawo, in Abeokuta for allegedly raping and impregnating a 16-year-old girl. The Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development in Ogun, Adijat Adeleye, who confirmed the arrest, told newsmen in Abeokuta on Saturday, November 18, 2023, that the septuagenarian would be arraigned to get justice for the victim. The arrest of the aged culprit was facilitated by the Community Development Initiatives located at Ajisebutu House, Oba Adenaya Street, Itamarun in Ijebu, Imusin, led by the Executive Director, Igbodipe Olumide Fidelis. Upon findings, it was discovered that the young girl, whose identity is undisclosed, was already 5 months pregnant, she said. She expressed worries about the increasing rate of sexual abuse in the country and appealed to victims to always speak up. The commissioner also called on parents to stop withdrawing rape cases from the law. Parents are advised to report cases of violation of their children and wards to the police and not withdraw such cases until justice is served, she said. Withdrawing cases of violation from the law serves as an impetus for the perpetrators to continue in the crime. Over time, it has been established that collective action and a unified stance against despicable acts are crucial to safeguarding children and bringing perpetrators to justice, she added. A netizen wrote, "Ogun needs to be cancelled. Every evil thing is from Ogun." A lady opined, "You that is supposed to enjoy your old age with your children and grandkids, it is prison that you choose to spend the rest of your life." Another person said, "I think the man used juju because there is no way that this old man will overpower a 16-year-old girl." Next on What's Trending is singer Abiola Ahmed Akimbi, popularly known as Bella's mother, has asked the police authorities to release the remains of his late friend Ilerioluwa Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad. In a post on X, popularly known as Twitter, late Saturday, Smoda expressed concerns over the prolonged delay in the release of Mohbad's body, which has been held for autopsy for the past 2 months. He also added that the police needed to fast-track the process and release the body to facilitate a dignified funeral arrangement, calling for the prompt disclosure for the autopsy result. Mohbad's father replied this with a warning video, and he said nobody should take Mohbad's body yet for burial without his authorization. Take a look.
Hello, brethren. I've been hearing say maybe some people want to go and carry Mohbad's body. Please, when this boy dey alive, it's my son. When he still go, he still retain my name. Nobody should go there to take his body. Please, I beg you now, people. I beg everybody, every one of you. If they want to do anything there, I will be the one to authorize them. Nobody should go and carry Mohbad's body from there. I beg everybody, please, Nigerians, help me chat on them. Nobody should go jail. Because the judges will say we need justice for Mohbad. And people now say they want to go and bury. After that, what will remain now? Let this justice take place first. And the rest of things we're supposed to do, the DNA is necessary.
A lady opined, "But it was you that rushed to bury him in the first place. If DNA shows that the son is his, Mohbad's wife should carry that child and run, because these men don't just get sense." Someone said, "He really wants this DNA. I know his prayers will be that the boy should not come from Mohbad, so he can take away his property. May God have mercy on these people." Another person wrote, "This man didn't demand for justice from the start, but online people started to shout justice here and there. Due to the online pressure now, the man is now demanding for justice. All of you now are angry. Why?" Next on What's Trending, we have Liberian leader and football legend George Weah conceded defeat to opposition leader Joseph Boakai after a very tight presidential runoff, saying that it was time to put national interest above personal interest. With more than 99.5% of the polling stations reporting vote tallies after Tuesday's second round vote, Boakai had garnered 50.89% of the ballot cast, according to the Election Commission. Boakai was 28,000 votes ahead of Weah, according to the Friday's figure. The two finished neck and neck in the first round in October with a national lead of just 7,126 votes for Weah. The election, already been called the best in Africa by the international observers, latest results showed Boakai leading with nearly 51% of the votes in Liberia, Africa's oldest republic founded by freed American slaves. The result was announced that Boakai is in the lead that we cannot surpass, Weah said in a speech on national radio late on Friday, November 17th. He said his CDC party has lost the election, but Liberia has won, adding that this is the time for graciousness in defeat. Boakai, aged 78, lost to Weah 57 by a large margin in the second round presidential vote in 2017. The United States congratulated President-elect Boakai on his victory and President Weah for his peaceful acceptance of the result. A netizen commented, "He puts national interests above personal interests. What a man. Which other African leaders can have this kind of integrity?" A lady said, "Weah was not up for politics. He couldn't deliver. It's more complicated than football." A guy added, "Democracy must be protected at all costs. I congratulate the government and people of Liberia for the peaceful conduct during the election. Nigeria should learn from them." And finally, on to a funny video of a husband who told his wife to start a movie without him, and his little baby girl knew why. Take a look. Now that baby was like, not today, guys. I'm out of there. And that is all on Newsfeed today on Trust TV. Follow us and subscribe to all our social media platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X. Bye.